Hey, hey, hey! So, we're going to be doing a cute little brown purple look today. Hopefully it will turn out cute and good. First we're gonna use this again. This is the LA Girl Pro Primer HD High Definition Eyeshadow Primer. Despite what happened with the NYX palettes, I don't think this is a bad primer. I've used it quite a bit. Is it perfect? No. Is it as good as other ones I have? No. But it's not bad. And so for it to react that way, or for the eyeshadow to react the way it did, that was strange to me. That was, I don't want to say a one-off, but it was definitely weird. It's not something that I experience a lot with this primer. So we're going to go ahead and give this primer another shot. So I hope you guys are doing good and having a good week, or you had a good week. Just another reminder, I've been saying this incessantly in my videos. Monday we'll begin the Halloween looks, so just be on the lookout for that. Not all of them are like actual costumey kind of looks. Some of them are more just like more Halloween looks that you can do to your face. Like if you're going to like a work party or something, they're very, very like, I don't want to say simple or easy, but it's not like, most of them aren't like full face stuff, unless you choose to make it full face stuff. Most of them are very toned down kind of looks. They're stuff that, you know, almost anybody could do if you have the time and you take the time to do it. So for today's look, first we're going to dig into Jeffree Star Cosmetics Blood Sugar Palette, and we're going to mix the colors Cake Mix, reach here, ouch, I thought it said Eunuch for a minute, it's been my brain today, and then I'm going to add this O Positive in there just to lighten everything up, so it's kind of like a light brown, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see. That's every makeup look that I do. We'll see. We'll see. You know? Will it be good? Will it be bad? I don't know. So we're going to do like brown up here, and then when I come in here, I'm going to do a purple, like a lilac-y purple color. So hopefully it will look good. I kind of thought we would do brown / orangish, but I'm leaning more towards the brown. I don't know if this is a fall look or not. I saw one of the ladies that I follow on Instagram who used to be with Unique. Her name is Adriana Markowitz. Maybe you've heard of her, maybe you haven't. She's so pretty and so talented. And anyway, I just love watching her do her makeup. Like, I love watching people do their makeup, period, okay? That's one of the things I enjoyed most with Unique is, like, you learn by watching other people do their makeup. So I was like, heck yeah, I'm gonna sit and watch you do your makeup. Heck yes, I'm down for that. But she did a look similar to this. So I don't want to say I'm copying her because she didn't obviously create it, but we're gonna do a look similar. And she didn't use Jeffree Star. She used liquid eyeshadows, I think, but she posted it in her stories like yesterday or the day before when I'm filming this. So yeah, hope you all are doing great, having a fabulous week, getting ready for Halloween. We had some news. We went to the doctor the other day because Jason couldn't walk. Jason, my husband Jason, the one who was talking to other women, who I will never cease to remind him about. And yes, we're still legally married. Things are going on behind the scenes, so I can't say for sure like what's going to happen, but as of right now, we're still legally married. Like, a week ago, he was shopping. 2 weeks ago, he heard a pop in his foot, and his foot started hurting. Well, I have blood vessels pop in my foot all the time, so I'm like, well, that's probably what it was, because I'm a doctor, and, you know, that's probably what it was. I have that all the time. It hurts like a mother for a couple of days, and then you're fine, you know, but it, you know, that's all it is. So he's like, okay, cool, and goes on with his day, and then The other day he came home from work and he could barely walk. His foot was hurting him so bad. His foot had puffed up from like, you know, like a normal foot size. It was like this, you guys. Like it was like a marshmallow. So we ended up going to the doctor yesterday, having x-rays, and turns out our little buddy Jason has a broken foot. And I'm only saying, and it's only funny to me because it, you know, nobody jumps on his foot. I used to do that to him all the time. We all would like step on his foot, step on his toes or whatever, and you know, he wouldn't get any injuries, but like he was grocery shopping. He was walking in a store. See, this is what happens when you get old. Like stupid stuff. You're just out doing your daily stuff and boom, broken foot. So it's going to be interesting how the next couple of weeks play out because he has to be in a boot and stay off of his foot. This, like, if this video is late, that's probably why, because I spent all day Wednesday dealing with that, and Wednesday is usually when I film my Friday video. I usually try and get that done on Wednesday so that I have Thursday to edit. You know, if I need to, and just so I have extra time. If I need it, then I have it. That didn't happen this week, so I'm filming this on Thursday. I normally film it on Wednesday. So it's been an interesting time. For sure. You know, it's especially interesting because we are, like, we're still legally married, but we're not, like, we're kind of, like, emotionally separated. We're not legally separated either, because we can't afford that. But it's life is interesting right now, you know. Jason slept downstairs last night instead of walking all the way upstairs to go to bed. It's just, I feel like you don't know how valuable your feet are until you can't use them, and then all of a sudden, what do you want to do? It's kind of like when you're broke and all you want to do is just go buy something, right? Because it'll make you feel better to spend money. Well, you know, you can't walk. What do you think would make Jason feel better? Probably going for a run, and he never runs. But like now, he's like, he has to wear a 10-pound boot. And what makes it worse is, like, he did some shit that I would think that I would do. Okay, he just stepped. He was walking. He wasn't walking upstairs. He wasn't walking on gravel. He wasn't walking on, like, you know, out hiking or something like that in an area where it might be uneven. Oh, no, 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 my friends, no, no. This is some Ashley bullshit right here. He was just walking, and his foot was like, you know what? Nope. You know what? Broke. So that has been kind of interesting. So what are we thinking about this look? I kind of like it. I don't know. I think it'll be way better once I get like lashes on and stuff. I'll pack a little bit more purple on here. I really do enjoy doing looks like this. And then, you know, I do watch people. Like, if you're on Instagram and you do makeup, I probably follow you. Alright. So, I don't think that's that bad. I think I went up a little bit too far with it, probably. Probably, most definitely. I am going to take, if I can find a small brush. Right now we have 10 million flies in the house, so if you see some flies, kill them for us, okay? I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to go in with the white. That is called Jawbreaker. It's just so pretty. And I think that's going to be kind of the look. I don't think we're going to do much else. Like, that's just, it's pretty, you know, a simple look. So what do we think? What should I do on the lower lash line? Should I put like a gold? Should I put like, should I do a pink? Should I do a darker brown? Maybe we should do a darker brown. Go in with this color, which is called Tasty. Just kind of stamping it right below my eye. Just tapping. And then stamping. Let me know if you have any tips for getting rid of flies, please, because they are becoming a nuisance. And you know, like, we try to, I want to keep like doors open so that we can get air circulating, because now it's getting a little bit cooler outside, you know, and when it's cooler out we could do that, but I'm not going to do that if it means 10 million flies in here. Like, I can't deal. They can't hang, okay? We don't want you. Nobody wants you. You can't hang. You can't sit with us. But otherwise, we're doing pretty good. I mean, Joey's doing good with his schoolwork. He's having as much fun as he would ever have with school. And, yeah. Little boy's just like me. He's antisocial, but like, no, he's just antisocial. Like, you put him in social settings, he's even antisocial in social settings. Like, you put me in a social setting, I can kind of, you know, I try to figure out a way and I try to be nice to people, you know. Joey doesn't. He's just like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here, so. Okay, for the liner, this is Royal Scam. It is a Wet n Wild fat stick. I don't have any confidence that this is going to turn out well, so we'll see. This is the only purple liner that I have. Pencil liner, anyway. I do have a liquid liner. Well, what do we think? Today is not the last day of fall looks, by the way. Once we come back after October, in November, I'm going to do fall looks again. And then in December, we'll start probably, we'll do some Christmas looks and we'll see where that takes us, but you know, there's not as many like Christmas looks as there are like Halloween looks, so it's just going to be kind of more Christmas and wintry looks. And so what do we think? I don't think that's too bad for the nighter. I will say that it's not, I hate, like, this is a fat pencil, so it's kind of like, you can do eyeshadow with it, you can do, like, all kinds of stuff with it, and I think that's cool. It's just hard to do liner with it, you know. It's just hard to do the liner. Why is that coming off? Is it the primer? I feel like it's not the primer. I feel like it's this color because it's a very light lavender color. That could very, you know, it's not, it's kind of opaque. So you do have to build it up quite a bit. I don't know, it could also be the primer. We're going to try and leave it alone because I don't know what it is. So, the more I touch it, the worse it gets. Alright, for the liquid liner, I have my Wet n Wild Metallic Cosmic Black liner, which I haven't used in a hot minute. It is basically black with little sparklies in it. And this is the kind of liner it is, so I'm not very good with those, so bear with me. Y'all hear that bird? The bird's got a death wish, is what he's got. You can't shoot birds in residential neighborhoods, but you can throw rocks at them. Not that I'm advocating throwing rocks at birds, but maybe in some cases. When they don't shut up. I'm gonna go find a big rock. I do believe this liner has dried a little bit since I last used it. So we're going to do the best we can with what we have. There we go. Get some good color out of it, huh? Too much, and then you gotta clean it up. you can see it falling all over my face is because I think it is a little dry. Like, I don't think it's completely dry, but one can definitely tell. It doesn't help that this one is like going up a little bit, and this one. I'll make this one a little bit fatter just to thin it up, if that makes sense. Go on here with my fingernail and kind of scrape it off. And it is Full Face Friday. We're going to do a full look today with y'all. This liner ain't it. It's a good liner, it's just, it's dried out. So note to self, need new liner among other things. Okay. Does that look good? Definitely gonna have to fix some minor liner things. But that's okay. Alright, so I'm gonna go wipe my face off with this liner, and we'll come back and do some face makeup. Okay, and after our little breaky break, so I have Tahitian Breakfast Dewy Collagen Face Primer, so we're going to pop this on our face. This is actually what I've been using for the past week, I think. So, smells like bubblegum. Smells really good. I will tell you, we took a break, you guys, to have some snacks and just chill, you know. Jason with his foot, he's been in a lot of pain. I think if you've broken your foot before, you know, like I've broken bones in my toe, but you could still function, like you can still walk with your toe broke. You know, you have to walk carefully, but like it's not bad enough that you need a boot to walk in, because he can't put weight on basically on, I mean, the bone on the side of his foot broke, so he can't put weight on it, right? Whereas if your toes break, you can kind of lift your toes up off the floor, and you can still, you know, the sole of your foot, you can still walk. But with the bone on the side of his foot, actually bones, because it's a couple of bones, and it's a multiple fracture. And it was a clear fracture. Like when I broke my toe, they're like, it's a hairline fracture. You can barely see it. We can barely see anything on the x-ray. And I'm like, well, I can feel it. And perhaps Jason should have been reminded of that. You know, when I told him about how excruciating the pain was when I broke my toe. Perhaps we both should have been like, you know, yeah. If something doesn't feel good, I'm gonna fix it, so. But, you know, it's okay now. I mean, now at least we know what's going on, and at least I'm not just telling Jason, you're fine, it's just a blood vessel. It's just a blood vessel. And granted, it could have started that way. Like, it could have been like a freaky coincidence where the pop that he heard and felt, that was a blood vessel, right? And then he started feeling better, and then something else happened and he stepped wrong or did something else and broke bones in his foot. You know, that could have been the case too. We don't know, because it happened like 2 weeks ago and we just got it x-rayed. So as of right now, we know what's going on. And that's good because, you know, we can, once you know what's going on, you can take care of it. Okay, so for foundation, I'm doing the Revlon Color Stay 24-Hour Longwear Makeup for normal dry skin in the shade 110 Ivory. And I squirt way too much on my brush. But it's fine, it's fine. This is a drugstore foundation. And that's not an excuse to just use it, you know, use too much of it, but like, it's fine. Okay, I've been doing this, I've been probably using way too much, and there's still plenty in the bottle. So, so far, this has been a really good foundation. And why I'm using such a stiff brush, I don't know. It's just what works for me because I don't want to wash a sponge. Would a sponge look better? Probably. Probably. But I don't want to wash it. So sis doesn't use it. It's a good foundation. Like I said, like when you apply it with a brush, it does kind of show it somewhat. So, sponge would probably be better. So if you get this foundation, the best application you're probably going to get with a sponge, but I use a brush because I'm lazy. But it's not a bad application. It's just not a seamless application. We have our door open because our AC isn't working and our landlord hasn't been up to fix it. Because I messaged them, I'm like, hey, where's the filter? And they're like, we don't know. We're going to have to contact our maintenance guy. And I'm like, okay, we just need to know where the filter is. Because I think the filter just needs to be changed. It needs to be changed, cleaned, whatever, right? Because we have window air conditioners. Now, window air conditioners, if you didn't know, all AC systems have a filter, okay? Sometimes the filter, you have to pull it out. It's like, it's disposable. So you pull it out, throw it away, put in a new one, okay? A lot of filters, especially like in window air conditioners, are washable. So you get the filter out, you wash it real good, let it sit and dry. Once it's dry, you can put it back in the machine and use it, okay? We checked them at the beginning of summer, I swear we did. And I had Jason look, and no idea. We have no idea. We kind of looked everywhere, so of course it's messaging the landlord, and because we didn't buy, we rent, and they're like, well, we don't know, and I've messaged them 3 times. We don't know where the filter is. We're gonna have to talk to so and so. And it's like, okay, can you talk to him? Because it's supposed to get up to 90 next week, and I have a condition. You know, I take medications where I can't get hot, or I get hot super easy, so. Get fixed. Like, I don't want to be a bother, but I can easily become a bother. You know, I don't want to be a bother. But if I have to be, I will be. And especially with Jason having to stay down here, like, I think the AC was running all night last night because I didn't shut it off when I went to bed. And Jason didn't get up and shut it off, and I have the AC upstairs, right? And I was nice and cool. Whatever, I come down here, the AC's running, and I'm like, why is it hot in here? And Jason's like, it's literally cooler without the AC running than with it. So, make it make sense. You can't. I will say it's an older air conditioner, and we checked it and the coils were kind of frozen over. So if you know what to do with the window air conditioner when the coils are frozen over, or if you know what to do with a comfort air old brown air conditioner, because it's an old comfort air, it's brown window air conditioner. I don't know the model, I can't tell you. I know that it's old because they don't really make a whole lot of brown ACs nowadays. But if you know anything about that and you have any tips, please let us know, because our landlords are not. And you know, am I bitter? Am I angry? No. Take your time in your air conditioned office. That's what we should do. Be like, you know, it's not cool at our house, so we're gonna go hang out with you. We're gonna come hang out in the office. You gotta think, see, you gotta be smart. Okay, I also am needing a new makeup brush. Hang on, let me show you. So, for those of you who know, this is a Farrah brush. I got this probably with Ipsy or BoxyCharm, and this is what it's doing, okay? Like, I think I had, you know, done this or something, and it got, the middle part got pushed in. I've been trying to push in on the outside to kind of get it back to where it's even. I don't know how to do this. So if you know of a good brush that's like this, it's kind of, this is a foundation brush. This could be a foundation brush, but it's much looser compared to this one. So if you guys have a good recommendation for a brush like that, please put it in the comments. I have a couple from e.l.f. at my local Walmart, because your girl doesn't live near an Ulta or Sephora. So we do have a Target out here. So if you have a suggestion that is Walmart or Target, that would be excellent. Otherwise, like Ulta or a certain brand, you know, Beautylish. I know Teresa's dad really loves the Sonia G brushes, but they're so expensive, and I'm like, it's just not that deep. You know, I just need a good brush. And I bought, when I joined Unique, I bought a $7 set of brushes on Amazon. $7 for like 20 brushes, right? You know it came from China, and you know that they're probably crap. Yeah, but they were better than the expensive Unique brushes and some of the other expensive brushes I got, because they didn't shed, they didn't fall apart. I still, right, sorry about that. My camera battery died. So we're just gonna go into some highlighter. I don't know what I was talking about. We're just gonna go into some highlighter. I will say that I've had some pieces of the liner fall below my eyes and then smudge and smear, so I've had to try and fix that, which has created a nice little mess. So my advice is make sure that your liners are good and not dried out, because if they flake off like that, it's going to be a mess, and you ain't going to want to deal with it. Makeup 101. Make sure your stuff is fresh. What am I doing? Jeez. I'm sitting over here forgetting how to apply makeup. It's my birthday. Okay. My lips are sufficiently whatever this is. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and spray real quick. If you hear any kids screaming, yes, there's kids in our neighborhood. They live here, you don't. Get over it. Y'all ever do this? And then feel like your hand's just gonna go, and then it could fly off. Alright, so I did my first spray. Here it comes. Here it comes. learned the hard way. I had never used setting spray. I hadn't used a whole lot when I got with Unique. And I sprayed the setting spray because I loved the smell of it, right? It didn't like that. And I was just like, it does not taste good. Okay. I did that with their rose water too. Rose water smells so amazing. Just an FYI. Doesn't taste that good. I'm trying to figure out how I can fan it without... I need to get me one of those fans that Rich Lux is always talking about, you know. If you know, you know. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and do, we're not gonna touch under eyes. I see it, I see the smudges. I'm not gonna touch it because it'll smear. So we're gonna just and I use the Ciate London, the watermelon setting spray. Highlighter was the Ace Beauté palette, and then the Maybelline, the hybrid foundation is what I use under my eyes. Now see, if you get mascara under your eyes, like if your mascara flakes off, you should be able to brush it off no problem. Well, I was in the middle of doing my face when the battery died, right? So I was like, I just looked at my face and there were like dots. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's, even though I hadn't put mascara on, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's mascara. Went to brush it off, or maybe it's just like little flakes. No, it was like chunks of liner. So just be aware when you use a dip liner like that, where you have to dip it or shake it up or whatever. Here we go again. Beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Won't you be mine, won't you be mine, won't you be my neighbor? Hi, neighbor. Most of our neighbors have kids. Not all of them are little, but some of them are. They're getting their sillies out, it's alright. It's been rainy out today, so they need to get out and get their energy out so they can go to bed tonight. If you know, you know. Like, I was definitely like that when Joey was little. It was kind of like, go, run, play, don't climb on the couch, get off the couch, get off the table, don't climb on the table, don't climb on the counters, get off the counter. Why are you on the back of the toilet? Get off the toilet. How did you get on the counter? Get off the counter. Where are your pants? If you have a boy, you know, like, there comes an age where they're anti-pants. I mean, mine is still technically anti-pants because he doesn't wear pants. He wears shorts. But when they're little, I think it's that they figure out that they're able to take their pants off, you know? And of course your reaction is so funny. Where are your pants? Get your pants back on. You can't play with that thing in public. It is starting to clump up. That's not good. That's not good. Did such a good job over here, and it's fine. But then over here, always go on, not on your eyelid, but like on the top of your lashes. You know, if you just tap your mascara, it'll get all those little, it'll get all the ends, which make your lashes look even longer. Well, one side's just gonna have to look good, because like, I don't know, the more I keep putting stuff on there, the clumpier it's gonna look, so. I'm trying to just comb it out. Okay. I always do one lower eyelash longer than the other one, so I'm trying to get better about that. I would like my eyes to match. Okay, thanks. Or at least look as if they come from the same place, you know? You don't know. You ever just be like, I've had it with my lashes. Like, I have just had it. I'm getting there. Which brings me to a different topic. So, I was messaged by a company on Instagram, and they're like, hey, we really like your content. We think you'd be really good to, we want you to represent our brand, basically. We want you to get some of our stuff and show it off. And so they give you a code. You can go on the website and you order 3 items, right? But they give you a code so that you get those 3 items for free, so you have to pay for them. So I'm like, okay, cool. You know, I looked it up and everything seems legit, right? Seems like on the up and up. And I'm not gonna say the company name because I don't know. I haven't decided if I'm gonna make a video on it or not. But they're like, okay, you get, you know, 3 free items off of our website. And I'm like, okay, cool. You know, I go on the website, finally pick my 3 items. Took excruciatingly way too long to pick my 3 items. Go to checkout, put in the code, and I'm like, cool. You know, it went from like, my total went from like $82 down to like 0 until I hit shipping, right? And I'm like, okay, you know, I have to pay for shipping, but like for less than a pound of product, because it's makeup products and stuff, I'm like, it shouldn't be too much in shipping, right? No, they wanted $45.99 for shipping, and I'm like, that's not gonna happen. So I messaged them back and I'm like, yeah, I can't do that. I can't afford that. You know, we're barely getting by, which is true. That's why I'm pushing on this channel to get monetized. And they're like, oh, well, you know, you'll be an ambassador. You'll be representing our brand, and you'll get paid commissions depending on how well your posts do and depending on how well, you know, your stuff does. And I'm like, I don't have the money. You know, and then they messaged me the next day and they're like, any updates? And I'm like, the video ended, so I was trying to, but they were like, are there any updates? Like, you know, and I'm like, no, because I can't afford that. I'm not going to pay money to represent your brand. But hey, if you want to send me something for free, I will happily review it for you, and I'll happily post about it. Now, I'm not going to guarantee that the review is going to be good, because I'll be honest about my review. If I like it, then I like it. And if I don't like it, I don't like it. Okay? And most products, I try to find good things about them, even if I'm like really, really don't like them. I try to find at least one good thing about them, because I feel like somebody out there is going to try it and really going to love this product. Like somebody out there, probably. I don't know of any products that, you know, a lot of people try and they're like, yeah. So for the Lippie, we have the Lorac Black Cherry lipstick. And then I have my Wet n Wild Color Icon multi-stick in Royal Scam. So the thought was I could line my lips with the purple, the Royal Scam, right? And then fill it in with the Black Cherry. So put a 1 in the comments if you just want the lipstick, and put a 2 in the comments if you want me to use both. I'll wait. Did you vote? Go vote. Down. Down. All right. So it looks like the results are in. So I think what we're going to do is, because y'all asked for it, so we're going to line the lips with this, kind of, and then we'll fill it in with the other one. This has got a cute little Ursula vibe, doesn't it? This is like... No? Just me? Okay. Okay, we've put that on there. It's a little too fat to line, so... But that's interesting. It's not a bad color. You can use the multi-sticks, I believe, for lipstick. I don't know if they are approved for use in the lip area, because you know the lip and the eye area where you have to get special approval. But... what do we think? I have been loving this dark lipstick. I do not like this. The butthole. And you can color it in this area all you want to. It's not going to stay. Okay. It's just not. It'll stay long enough for maybe some pictures. But what do we think? Do we like this look? Do we not like this look? I think this is cute. I think if you popped a little bit more orange on there, maybe it might be a little bit more fall-ish. And the liner I have big problems with. The liner I have an issue with. But only because it's dried out. If it wasn't dried out, it would be really pretty. So let me know if what you thought about this look. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, all of the things down below and down in the comments below. I'm not new. This isn't my first day. Don't forget to go follow me on Instagram. My website is beautifullyfearless.com. I have my webstagram, my Instagram, my Facebook page, my blog, my son's YouTube channel. If you want to go check out his videos and support him, that would be great. He would freaking flip. We haven't posted over there in a very long time, but since he's getting older, he's going to be more in charge of his channel if he still wants to post, so you never know. And he does have some cute little videos over there, so go check that out. I believe I also have, I think I put a Time for Learning link on there. I'm not quite sure. But I have some other, like the Time for Learning, it is a referral link. I'm not quite sure what I get. It's not like an affiliate link. You get like $20 off your next month, or like 20% off or something like that, right? And I used to have Ipsy and Boxner, but I think that's it now because I don't do those anymore, so. But anyway, like this video if you like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring that bell icon to get notified whenever I upload a new video, because you never know what kind of content's going to pop up over here on this channel. I thank you so much for watching. I love you all very, very much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!